Does your child panic over simple requests? It could be PDA.
Have you ever watched your child melt down when asked to do something simple, like brushing their teeth, putting on shoes, or even joining a favourite activity? Maybe they seem to suddenly panic, freeze, or use humour to avoid something that feels perfectly reasonable. This might not be about being difficult. It might be pathological demand avoidance, or PDA. I'm Lucinda Curran, sound healer, radiance coach and tutor for neurodivergent people. And in this video, we're diving into the world of PDA in children. I'll share what it is, how it can show up, and how to support a child who's navigating it. And if you're like many of us, you might just recognize some of these signs in yourself. So what is PDA? PDA stands for Pathological Demand Avoidance, though many prefer the less pathologizing language like pervasive drive autonomy. It's considered a profile on the autism spectrum and is characterized by an extreme anxiety-based need to avoid everyday demands and expectations. These can be demands from others or even self-imposed ones. For a child with PDA, something as small as "put your socks on" can feel overwhelming, not because they're being defiant, but because their nervous system perceives the demand as a threat to their autonomy. Here's how PDA can show up in children. Sudden meltdowns when asked to do something, or becoming extremely stressed out of nowhere. Avoidance through distraction, humour, or pretending not to hear. Intense need for control in play, routines, or social situations. Resistance to transitions, even fun ones. Anxiety or panic that looks like bad behaviour. And one of the trickiest parts? These children are often deeply empathetic and socially aware, which means that their struggles may be masked, misread, or punished. What does PDA feel like from the inside? For a child with PDA, everyday requests don't just feel uncomfortable. They can feel like being trapped in a room where the walls are closing in. Their heartbeat quickens. They might feel a hot rush in their chest or a tightness in their throat like they can't breathe. Their brain is racing, but they can't think clearly, and their world becomes this sense of rising panic. Even something as small as "time to brush your teeth" can trigger this wave of internal alarm, like a fire alarm going off that no one else can hear. Some children freeze. Others try to make it fun or change the subject, and some might yell or throw something. But underneath all of it, it's not about refusing. It's all about a nervous system that's desperately trying to protect them from overwhelm. And here's something that I would like you to ponder. This might be something that you recognize in yourself. Have you ever set up a schedule full of tasks that you're excited about, only to find yourself completely shut down when it's time to begin? Do certain obligations feel suffocating, even if they were your idea? Do you sometimes avoid doing something simply because you have to do it? That's a very PDA style response, and it's more common than you think. For many neurodivergent adults, this shows up as needing a flexible planning system, having structure but also permission to do things in your own way, in your own time. So how do we support children with PDA? Here are a few approaches that make a huge difference. Reduce perceived pressure. Reword requests into choices or invitations. For example, instead of "put on your shoes," try "would you like to wear the red ones or the blue ones today?" Use collaborative language. Involve them in the decision making. We need to leave soon. What do you think we should pack first? Create flexibility. Build downtime and low pressure options into routines and avoid rigid schedules where possible. Focus on connection, not compliance. Kids with PDA thrive when they feel safe, seen, and understood, not when they feel coerced. Regulate together. Your calm, regulated presence can help them feel safe. Sound healing, sensory tools, and breathing together can all support co-regulation. PDA is not a choice. It's not bad parenting, and it's not just being difficult. It's a nervous system-driven response rooted in anxiety and a deep need for autonomy. When we understand that, everything changes. You're not alone in this journey, whether you're parenting a PDA child, teaching one, or recognizing these patterns in yourself. Let's build more compassion into the way we support neurodivergent lives. If this video spoke to you, give it a like, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. This is just the beginning of the conversation. In my next video, we'll explore why eye contact can be so hard. I'll see you then.